Guys, we've completed 1 month on YouTube. Yes! I wanted to create this video when I complete 1 month on YouTube. I started on 22nd of August and today I'm recording this on the 29th of September. In these about 30 days, I've created 59 videos. Yes, 59 videos. And I have about 22 subscribers. Our number of views have been consistently going up. But so many people which I know start YouTube and then they give up very soon because they're looking for instant results, gratification. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing 5 ideas which will hopefully help you stay consistent, have a lot of fun, continuously learn, and stay for the long haul. So number one thing is do it for fun. I want to talk about things which are fun to me, which come naturally, which don't feel like work, which feel like I'm adding value to somebody. So if you are starting a new YouTube channel or you are on the journey, find things which are fun for you to do. And that way you can consistently do it for a very long period of time. You don't want to pick up things which are too tricky. You're trying to do it just because it gets you views or this is a hot thing. For me, I can create a channel specifically on photography. It is super fun to me. Talking about technology and digital transformation is a lot of fun to me. Talking about emerging technologies and being able to coach someone, teach someone, or even help a customer, especially the part of articulating a problem, finding solutions which fit, and seeing results, that is a lot of fun to me. My second perspective is playing the long game. You cannot do this overnight. For a lot of us, we're not doing this full time. We're doing this on the side. We're using this as an avenue to either share our creativity, what's on our mind, what we are learning. A lot of people talk about monetization and how do you improve your funnel and how do you improve your clicks and views. Again, I think there is an iota of learning involved in that process, and that is 100% thumbs up from my perspective. Even I feel we should learn with every new video we are making. It could be in terms of telling the story, how you edit a video, how do you start using b-rolls, how do you communicate, how do you pick topics, how do you build a community for yourself, how do you network. I think there are tons and tons of learning which is involved. And most meaningful things actually come from long term investing. You have to let the power of compounding work for you. Third thing, which again I reflect back on my journey on LinkedIn and my journey on my blog, this should be a way for you to document your life. This should be a way for a lot of us to document how we are learning, what travels we are taking, how are we improving on a day-to-day basis. Coming from LinkedIn, when I go back and look at some of my initial posts, I laugh on them myself sometimes. It feels like the writing was fundamental. There can be so many improvements I could do, but that is a very natural progression of how anything should evolve. And think about building your resume in public. Why talk about what you did at last job when you can show what you have been doing all along the way? Fourth is making sharing a routine for yourself. At the beginning of my YouTube channel, I picked up the niche of artificial intelligence and cloud and security, and I thought I'm going to be working on that. So I created a big list of topics which I thought would be interesting for me to cover on my YouTube. I've been basically going through that every day. I at least spend 30 minutes to sit down and either expand on a couple of topics or add new topics as I'm reading more and more material. For example, when I read news, there are obviously some interesting things which come up. For example, I've created shorts on Patagonia's lawsuit and Intel's position on AI and why they've lost. So these things can keep coming. The most important thing is to create some consistency in your own time and schedule and make this sharing a regular part of what you do. So in a week, along with my work at office, along with my running, my taking lessons and doing other things, I think this has become an integral part where I want to make sure that I spend few hours a week on this channel. I think that's a very healthy way to play this long game. Do it because things are hard, or get into the habit of doing hard things. I had never run a half marathon and I took it as a challenge. It was hard and I did it. I am taking a challenge to run a full marathon next year and I'm preparing and working towards it. I'm learning an instrument And I can tell you this is one of the hardest things you do, because not only you are training your mind, you're also training your muscles and body to kind of work with the instrument. These things are hard. There are few people who've done this in few months. There are people who've been on this journey for several years. So it just depends on where you are. Do it because there is so much learning and self improvement which can come out of this. All right, folks. So those are 5 things. I am very excited for my journey. I know my numbers of subscribers and the watch hours today may not be what somebody might think they should be, but I am pretty happy. I am starting this with no expectations, at least for next 2 years. I want to be consistent on this channel. I want to be learning on all aspects of storytelling, video editing, using this as a creative outlet. Again, if you are on the journey like I am, don't give up. Don't get too caught into editing or lighting or camera gear or anything. Just keep going. Cheers.